here, shedding tears. Can't bring myself to climb up all these stairs to the other side where happiness is everywhere I look. Instead I'm like a fish, just caught up on your hook. I took the bait, you took my heart. Now I sit and watch you cook, just eating me alive. Hope I fucking taste good. Hope that bitch that suck your dick taste my pussy on your wood. Don't try and lie to me, nigga. We ain't up in Hollywood. You such an actor. Wish you were more of a contractor, so you could fix all the fucking pieces that you broken. Break your heart for free should be your motherfucking slogan.
Yo, you're tuned in to 2Humble here with your man Cub. I'm up here with Q, DJ Vic, and Jew. What's good, everybody?
I'm glad to be back.
Before we get into it, we're going to give a big shout out to my man Ryan Carney, the official ride, for the song Pain Wave. I don't even think that's released. He was lucky enough to,
What's some unreleased music?
I think so.
Alright, they making that. Shout out to that.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Great wide receiver too.
Good music.
Okay.
Yeah, great music, great wide receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's over there in Cali right now doing his thing.
Okay. What's up?
He's doing his thing. We gotta give another shout out. Isaiah Jackson.
Hey.
Isaiah Jackson, follow his Instagram. Right, follow him. I was talking to him. I've been talking to him the past couple of days. Actually, he was telling me he was maybe starting a clothing brand and everything. I told him it was dope. Told him to do a little collab.
Yeah.
Right, he was telling me. But yeah, he made a couple designs for us as well, which were dope.
Tough logos.
Yeah, tough logos that we're gonna let the people vote soon. We have we're getting a whole bunch of logos made to see our official logo. Yeah, we want to see everybody's opinion.
We want the people to pick it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We got some.
That's how we know it's official.
We got some dope art out there though.
Exactly.
Like, a lot of people can send us art. A lot of different artists.
That's a fact. And go follow his gaming page, Z Gaming.
Oh yeah,
Z Gaming only. Xbox.
Yo, my man. All the new stuff is coming out soon, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm just saying, like, you got all the games you can play.
They do.
It's all about that people.
But how's everybody's week?
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
Weekend, because it's Monday.
It's been pretty good.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
My whole work Saturday was a weekend. So I said my whole last week was a weekend.
Yeah, he was on vacation.
Yeah.
Did y'all know this snow was coming? Cause I woke up.
Boy.
What the hell?
Nah, I was not
Right?
prepared.
Yo, no sense.
I don't think anybody knew.
Right?
Everybody was like, yo, where this coming
It started off, yesterday was like raining.
Yeah. And at night,
And just picking up.
it's that BS.
I mean, most of it gone right now, so I'm not complaining too much.
Right? That BS New York stuff.
Yeah, for real. Can't make up his mind.
What's that fact we got today?
Yo, man.
Still Black History Month.
It is still Black History Month. We still black all the time.
That's a big one.
Like, they don't change month to month.
Ain't going nowhere.
Yo, so I want to talk about just something a little different. It's like the origin of soul food.
Okay.
Y'all know where soul food really originated from? So it started in the
The
roots.
fields, probably.
It did. It started in the roots
That's
of
the truth.
American slavery.
Okay.
Yo, so African slaves were given the leftovers or the worst parts of the meat from the masters. Okay, so what can they do with that? They had to use the best what they got. They got pork butt. All right, so we gotta chop that up, and then so if y'all didn't know, collard greens were pretty cheap, produce to grow and everything like that. So
I love what collard greens.
I don't care what nobody says. They was never
Greens
good.
hit.
Nah, they do.
They hit.
Yo,
If I
so
want to eat leaves, I go get something off the trees. You feel me?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Sidebar. I really seen this man pick up grass and eat it up. Like, it was that good.
but anyway, so yeah, we gotta do what we had to do. It's cheap, it's easy to make, and that's it. So the thing is, like soul food, people complain about it being unhealthy and everything, but back in that day when you work in the fields and everything back then, you burning all that off. You burning all of it off, everything. But nowadays it's just gonna.
Who put us, like, did we just have that?
Nah,
soul?
because think about it. You got the worst parts of the meat that don't have the natural flavor to it. what you gotta do, you gotta work with it. You gotta put the seasoning in, you gotta make everything work out.
That's a fact.
So and then soul food just stayed with Black Americans throughout history, and that's how we are now today.
Thank God.
It's delicious, but it kills us.
Y'all like
Yo.
chitlins?
No.
Yeah, wow.
All the best things will kill you.
Yeah, that is a fact. That is a fact.
Wave.
Yeah, no, they're not the wave.
That's the wave.
Chill out. So I'm guessing like pig's feet and all that too.
Oh,
Right?
my boy, yes.
Listen, my grandmother liked pig feet. Pig feet, like,
Yes.
Alright, let's go.
that's fine about that.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the biscuits, you got your pig's feet.
Pig feet and biscuits is
Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know.
That's the same. It's still in the soul food category.
I guess, yeah.
Cornbread.
Yeah, everybody loves cornbread.
Big fan.
But let's get into some sports.
All right.
Alright, we're gonna start off this sports segment with the XFL.
All right.
You know, we got. I
That's
got you. So did anybody watch any XFL games?
Watch a little bit of it.
Alright, what'd you think from what you saw?
It was really interesting because they had this one rule that with the kickoff.
What you like?
Yeah.
That is weird.
Yeah,
I like that.
It was it's past the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
You have to get it past the 20 line. Anything before there, the other team gets to go on the 45 on the opposite teams. Yeah, it's a little bizarre, right?
That I like the whole interaction.
Yeah, everybody has a headset.
Yeah,
Not just the quarterback.
Facts. They're on the field. The reporters are on the field.
Yeah.
As soon as stuff happens, it's there. Like,
You
you throw a pick, you come off the field, you sit down, they're sticking that mic in your
Really?
face.
Right as it happened?
Yes.
I'm listening to shit out of my head.
I was reading an article about the XFL because it was this started out like in 1999. They came out with it.
Yeah.
And then
You ever see the first XFL?
Nah.
Really? No. Okay, it came out before, way back in the day. If you guys go on ESPN or whatever, there's a 30 for 34, the XFL with Vince McMahon and everything. But because he's the one who started it.
Really?
Yeah, the wrestler. Yeah.
Oh, he was out.
But yeah, the XFL started. It wasn't that big. It was big, but it wasn't that big. Crazy rules. It was way more like violent, I guess. But the talent wasn't up there, so it didn't stay for that long.
Like try to kill each other, like really.
Yeah, they were. Yeah,
It was really just
It was like
to
they
start
wanted
the,
to be
you
like
know
wrestling.
how to see who got the ball first, they'd put the ball at the 50-yard line, and they had the two fastest people on each team run to the ball, and like it's like kill the carrier. You can hit him or whatever. Whoever got the ball first got the ball. Got the choose.
That's kind of lit though. Like
Wait, what is that?
I'm like extreme
football league, right?
I would assume.
Okay, so it's just a little more up there, a little more violent.
I mean, not even.
They just aren't throwing flags, I think, like from what I understand,
Like if you get hit, type stuff.
Yeah,
that's what it seems like.
Yeah.
real football, not that other stuff they do in the NFL.
But who is talking like that? Is it like for like retired players?
No. This is like a pipeline to get into the NFL, or just
Mm-hmm.
another league. Like say you don't make it to the league, excuse me, you have another option.
That's what's up.
alright.
So players get paid on something.
Oh no, yeah. They got contract. This is on ESPN and everything.
Okay,
Like,
that's what's up.
there's a lot of the players from the XFL have been in the NFL. Most of them have.
I gotta see it. I'm not the only one.
Every Saturday or Sunday.
But the thing is,
Yeah.
the biggest question is, will it last this time?
Now listen, I think now because I watched that documentary before, and the way it looked, like there weren't that many people in the stands and all that, right? I watched these games, right? These places were packed.
Okay.
Like it looks like a lot more people were
showing
living
up.
it. Yeah, and it looks way better than
It's
the
a different
AAF.
demographic. I was gonna say it's a different demographic right now with people like
Yeah.
they want to see more extreme, more,
Definitely.
like new stuff. Like
Obviously,
that.
there's more talent.
Yeah, and people love football as long as they can continue to play fast and the talent looks up to par and it doesn't look like bad football. Then people will love it because football is like it's football. If it's competitive and there's good games and stuff, I think people will love it. But this was the first week of it. I think it did pretty well. Tune in Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay.
That's when it comes on.
Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 8 teams.
Yeah.
18.
Mhm.
That's not bad.
It's only for 3 months, if I
Yeah.
read correctly, right?
Yeah.
No, okay.
So if there's games Saturday, like one game Saturday, one game Sunday.
2 games Saturday, 3 games
So
Sunday.
so everybody plays every week.
I'm pretty sure.
All right.
I don't know that. I gotta
We got a New York squad.
Yeah.
It's called
Is it the
the
Guardians?
Guardians.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, you already know.
Yeah, we
You
represent
already
the
know.
Guardians,
You
2Humble,
already
baby.
know.
We should do their.
Do they press?
Yeah.
Yo.
Media representation, all that.
New York Guardians, 2 Humbles here
What's
for you.
going on?
All exclusive.
Please do not follow the other New York teams in their path, right?
Yeah. Hopefully, we might be able to have a good New York
I'll be
football
hyped,
team,
boy.
or a good New York team in general, because
In general.
everything else is terrible.
Yankees is alright.
Yeah, the Yankees are good. That's it though. That's it. Everything else is just trash. But let's go into the NBA.
Okay.
All right. Let's do Team LeBron versus Team Giannis. Now I don't know if you
I
guys
didn't see the lineup.
did you guys watch the draft? Did you guys have any of you guys seen the lineup?
No.
All right. Well, I'm about to give you guys the lineup.
Alright.
I'm gonna just let you guys know right now, Giannis, right?
He's got the white team or
No, Giannis will never
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard.
to be a
I heard.
GM or anything.
I really heard he picked a
Terrible.
really bum squad.
Now here we go. This is Team Bron.
This
Hilarious.
can't be hard.
Now listen, this is Team LeBron. We got LeBron,
Yeah.
AD,
Ugh.
James Harden,
Ugh.
Kawhi,
Ugh.
and Luka. Now
Oh
that's
my
the,
God.
that's the starters.
Okay.
That's
For the reserves on Team
that's the
LeBron.
starting?
Yes. The reserves on Team LeBron. CP3,
Oh.
Damian Lillard,
Oh my God.
Jokic, Ben Simmons, Sabonis, Jason Tatum, and Russell Westbrook. Right?
Look at what
The only one out maybe is like Sabonis. But
He was the
Sabonis
last
is still
pick.
okay. That I see. Look at that.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, LeBron by 60 for sure.
Big facts. Big facts. Oh my God.
Now, let's talk Team Giannis.
He really
Okay.
had Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
his team.
Now, but listen, I did watch the draft, right? And I'm not gonna
There's
lie.
no way he did
Now
this.
listen. The first couple picks, I'm gonna respect because he did it off of like, these are my guys. Like his first pick was Joel Embiid, right? He did that because that's my African brother. He said it right then and there.
I like Joel.
I
Embiid.
really-
He's good. Like
But I'm gonna tell you,
I'm
okay,
breathing heavy.
this is
though.
the
I'm breathing
starters.
heavy right
This is
now,
the
though.
starters. Joel Embiid, Pascal Siakam, Kemba, and Trae Young.
That's not too
With
bad.
Giannis.
That's not too bad. That's
Bro,
not. Siakam is
that's
nice.
Listen,
Siakam is
Trey
good.
Young, you just heard what
Yeah, let me give you.
Yo.
Let me give you the subs.
Siakam. I want to respect the Siakam.
Okay,
pick.
okay. Well,
I want to respect that. Pick.
we're,
Hold on.
Joel is good when healthy. He is. He definitely is. But he's not better than none of these other
Y'all
ones.
hear it?
But anyway, so then the reserves. We got Bam Adebayo.
Who?
Listen, he's not bad.
He just
Ingram,
Okay.
Jimmy Butler, Rudy Gobert,
Jimmy Butler's that guy.
Donovan Mitchell, Kyle Lowry, and Chris Middleton.
Okay.
Yo, his bench better than his starter. Let's like.
Listen,
He-
Team LeBron is gonna shit on him.
Browns gonna win by 60. They don't got it.
Nah,
I think he did that off of the fact that he like I need people around me. I feel like if he wanted to carry it on his back, I think that's what he
Put his
did.
people on.
Yeah, you
Like,
know-
I feel like every other person he named was straight from Africa. Or some
Yeah,
sort of-
but he was saying that. Yeah.
I have respect for it.
Now, listen,
Listen, man.
I
He
got
trying
His
to
people on.
Now,
Now lose.
I don't know if you guys heard.
Yeah.
So he had the choice between James Harden and Trae Young, right? Now
Whoa.
listen,
So he.
they asked, I forgot, I think it was Ernie asked, hey, are you going to pick James? Like, you got James on the board. He said, I want somebody who's going to pass the ball.
Yo, that's funny.
I respect that.
Larry, I think
We're gonna
Drummond,
lose.
Drummond's probably not an all-star because, I mean, he actually was putting up good numbers. Yeah, but his team's terrible. I think that's probably it's just a snub. I think it's a snub because his team is whack. You feel me? I think that's.
I'm not gonna say.
That's why.
I don't
You
know.
pick Trey
Because I
Young
feel like
for
almost like he's not
ball.
in
That's
competition
something
almost like.
randomly shoots the
Like
ball.
they're gonna
Like,
just
you're
come
trying to
on
act
and
like
show
Steph
that look.
Curry.
Team LeBron gonna come in here on a mission.
Now-
He gonna embarrass you.
Who you guys got?
Team LeBron all
Said
day.
Team LeBron, but
I can't-
respect
Not even a question,
but-
bro.
I can't even be like
Respect
save them.
to Giannis for putting the Africans on.
Yeah.
I just gotta respect it. I gotta
That's what it is like.
like because they don't get no. I mean,
They better
combo,
say- they
you
better
know, a
say
few $1 out there, you know, like.
They better say voodoo
Now,
or something.
Before we get off of basketball real quick, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the trades that went on.
Oh,
We got Andrew Wiggins. He went over to the Warriors. And D'Angelo Russell is now on the Timberwolves. Minnesota, yes.
That's a good pickup for the Warriors.
I think so. I think it's a good pickup both ways.
yeah.
Because Andrew Wiggins wasn't really shining over in Minnesota. He
That's
really
a
wasn't
fact.
doing his thing. Him and Karl Anthony Towns had problems. There was beef.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't playing to his full potential, I don't think. Because you guys got to think, when Andrew Wiggins was coming out, he was supposed to be the next coming LeBron.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, oh, da, 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 this and that. Hey, Wiggins, this and that. Yeah, Draco, yeah, this and that, but I don't know. But then I don't know if you guys saw that he got Iguodala.
Yeah, see now.
Memphis dealt him.
Let's see what Memphis do now.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? They don't play each other, and they won't play each other unless they get to the finals. No teams get to the finals,
Well,
which is highly unlikely.
that's not happening.
All right, Andre Drummond went to the Cavs. He was on a worse team, then he went to even worse team. They're terrible. And then we have the Clippers signed Marcus Morris. They got Marcus Morris from the Knicks, and now everybody's saying that.
What did we get?
I forgot. Nobody cares what we got.
Oh my god.
But people are saying now that the Clippers got Marcus Morris that
That's a good. He's a good piece.
he's a good piece, but now that's putting them over the top. Like I don't understand that. Like it doesn't make sense.
How?
I don't know.
How? What, like?
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. How is that putting them over the top? What is
No, I didn't know.
budget?
I didn't know he was
Like
that
left
good.
play wise, like.
Facts. I didn't know he was that good.
I
I
mean,
know
he's
he's
good.
good, but I didn't know he was
That's not
like make a team over the top good.
I mean, that's the case. Where was we at?
Yeah, facts.
Right.
Last thing in sports, MMA, John Jones, Dominic Reyes.
You already know.
John Jones
They go.
won the fight in the decision. I didn't watch it. I did watch clips. A lot of people said
I didn't watch it.
John Jones got put down a couple times. A lot of people saying Dominic Reyes should win the fight.
He lost the fight.
Yeah.
Wait, but was it by decision? Or
Yeah, it was
what?
by decision.
It was
Like,
49. The three judges scored 48, 47, 48, 47, 49, 46.
That was
Yeah, see, I wish I would have watched that because John. I mean,
Somebody made a good point.
just the fact that John Jones got put down because he a big man. He probably get put down. Just the fact that he got put down. Yeah, I don't know.
A lot of people were saying, like, I don't follow UFC like that. Like, I watch big fights, but like, I don't. But somebody was like, yo, he's like considered one of the greatest.
Yeah.
John Jones.
I mean, yeah.
If you're gonna beat him, like, it can't go up to a close decision like that because he's gonna.
What a winner. Same with Floyd.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Same
fact.
with
Like,
Floyd.
you know, when Floyd and Manny fought, like, people were like, yo, what? Like, Manny should have won.
You gotta
But
put them
it's a
in
champ. Like, you gotta either,
You gotta put
he
him
never
out.
lost before. We're not about to give him a loss if you're not really whooping it.
And he has the most title defenses now. He passed St. Pierre.
Oh, George St. Pierre.
Yeah, he passed him last night. He has 14.
Oh, wow.
title
George St.
defenses.
Pierre been in the game a long time.
Yeah.
He's still in.
John
Yeah,
Jones,
right.
light middleweight, or what's his weight class?
Well, I think it is like middleweight. But
It's
I
like-
don't quote me because I don't know for sure.
I'm trying to see my man Iggy
I thought it was like
Adesanya fight this man because he wanted to fight him, John Jones.
The big African dude. That's your man.
No, not big African. That's Usman. He's called about Usman.
Oh,
No, I'm talking
yeah,
about.
that's why he's a madman.
Yeah.
He's.
I'm talking about Adesanya.
I heard him.
Yeah, he's like a next coming Anderson Silva.
Oh, the Viper dude. That's what you talking about. That's his name.
Not like Anderson Silva. He fought Anderson Silva.
Okay.
He's from New Zealand,
I've heard him.
born and raised in Nigeria.
Okay.
You know, so that's why I know him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why.
But he's New Zealand, though.
He's-
Stop it.
He said.
The blood is stronger.
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
What you told me? You said he's
No,
from New Zealand?
no. He's from Nigeria. He grew up in New Zealand. That's how he started.
Oh, he was born in Nigeria. Y'all gonna tell me if it's a hit or a miss. It's been a minute. Glad to be back. You know, started out with something we talked about earlier, the XFL. Hit or miss.
Oh, hit.
Oh, that's. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I'm saying it's a hit.
Hit.
It's definitely a hit. I'm trying to see like a
Miss.
context
Miss.
for
The
it.
only reason is because it doesn't have the greatest track record.
That's because it just started.
But it started back all that time, and it didn't. It wasn't successful.
That was a new time.
I mean,
people evolve. Like,
I'm
we
just
got talent now. I'm trying to see what's really.
I mean, I feel like it was always talent. But like. And the only thing that they got going for them is the fact that there's ESPN Plus. People got apps; they can see it on wherever media they want.
Yeah,
they don't have
by
to.
ESPN,
they got more
ABC.
exposure now. Like,
That don't mean nothing.
If it's coming on ABC and Sports Center, I mean that means it's a little something.
And people don't watch cable like that anymore. The fact that the new wave is people watching apps,
streaming apps,
so that's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
But if they streaming it on ESPN, then they're gonna see it.
People love football. Like I just feel like we talk about football and it's not interfering. Like they're not dumb. Like they put it on during NFL and they got to choose between the NFL and XFL. Nobody's gonna watch it. So you put it on after the Super Bowl.
They just did that.
People are like, yo, I want some football. All right, let me check this XFL out. Everybody's gonna watch it as long as there's decent people running around.
They're gonna
have quality football. It's gonna be alright.
We'll see.
Some rule changes, spice it up.
And if y'all saying that they hitting each other and y'all just hitting the hit, like I'm trying to see that.
I don't know about that because
I mean they are. I didn't see a lot of flags on, and I like that.
Alright.
We'll see.
Someone get killed.
Because everybody will come. Oh, let's let him continue.
Tom Brady staying with the Patriots, hit or miss?
Hit.
I just don't see.
That commercial song
I'm in
solidified.
between, but I feel like it depends on what the Patriots offer him.
I feel like it's not.
He's been there forever. Though.
But you gotta think. All right, he's been there forever, right? But he's on his. I'm trying to get up out of here. Like I'm leaving the league soon, right? Let me start my life over in Las Vegas. He likes UFC. He likes the fights. No, serious. He's always at the fights, bro. You see him. He's always with Joe Rogan. He likes the fight. I saw something. I don't know if it was true. He registered his son in a Nevada school already.
Oh, really?
Like I don't know, but he likes that life out there. He might want to be a LA citizen, and why not do the next 2 years over there? Especially if they can get somebody. He's not gonna go if they don't get nobody.
So LA citizen.
Yeah, LA.
I was like, wait.
Well, if he enrolled his son in Nevada school, then maybe.
I don't. That's alleged though. I don't know.
I just don't see him leaving, man. Like I don't.
People ain't see Braun leaving. Braun love. People ain't see freaking.
Well, the only reason why I thought Braun's leaving is because he enrolled his son into a school in LA. So.
Yeah,
that's true.
I'm thinking now.
That is.
They might be on their family stuff. It's now. It's like I got 2-3 more years.
Yeah, but I'm saying if he knows, right, I got one more year. Why is he gonna go? Like if I got one more year, I'll be like, yo, let me go back to my squad that I've been with for 20 seasons.
It's a different squad.
And get it. But it's the best place for me to get a ring. You've been there damn near what? 17,
I feel it's like
2001.
It's like this because whenever you go to a new team, you still gotta like
adjust
and everything.
1 year and
Yeah, like I don't think
Nah,
I don't think
he not up the pull up. He not going there
because
Kawhi did.
Nah, but when LeBron, no, that team was already solidified. That was just a missing piece over there. When I'm talking about
Tom might be the missing piece.
Tom is not the missing piece. Tom is a leader. LeBron is a leader. They're both leaders on their squads. Yeah. So when they go to a new camp. Everybody has to adjust around them. Not they have to adjust around everybody. Well, it goes back and forth, but it's more the other people adjusting around them. I don't see him just getting a ring off jump when he goes.
Maybe not the first year, but I don't know.
But
we'll see.
I don't know. I don't think he's losing. But I guess we'll see. Tom Brady to the Raiders. You heard it here first. Spike Lee Kobe suit at the Oscars. Hit or miss?
Hit.
That was
If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. It's on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
Yo, Spike Lee always that dude.
Oh my God. You know it's crazy. You would never expect that because it's New York till you die. It's New York from head to toe with him.
I expected that because, Spike is obviously he's a big New York fan, but he's a big basketball fan. He loved Kobe. He probably loved seeing Kobe at the Garden. He was screaming in his face all the time.
That's a fact.
All right. Power spinoffs will be whack. Hit or miss?
All right.
Miss. Because I think they all are gonna be fire. I think all
you will follow.
No,
you will follow. The only reason
what's not gonna be fire about it?
The reason why
after the first one, I feel like the first one's gonna be even a stretch. I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
cap. Like, did you
Not
see it? Did you watch it?
Yeah.
You gonna tell me that's gonna? You think that's gonna last long?
Yeah.
Not
Especially
everybody.
especially with Power Book 2, they got Mary J. Blige and that Method Man. They have a whole bunch. They're gonna be 50 Cent.
How they about to do it? Are they about
so
to do it
many-
like to go from like
It doesn't matter
from when they
long.
was young and then flashback to
That's-
after everybody
no,
was in jail? It
that's
looks
not-
weird.
it
It don't look like it's about to fit. Like
It does. There's a whole
it's-
bunch of stories that they had
You
to
kinda, but the thing is,
everybody died.
the power, yeah.
What
Because
more stuff like?
They didn't know everybody didn't die. One
Most
person
people
when you
died.
go back in time to tell prequels, whatever,
Yes.
like that, it's like you have a chance of fucking a lot of shit up that's already established. You know, any director or any creator of any story has to be careful about that shit.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
like, yo, when they created the character, you know, of like Ghost and Tommy, Tasha, all them, right? They didn't tell you, like they told you bits and pieces about it, but the rest you developed it in your head
Yeah.
Right.
of how it's supposed to be. So if they flash back and now you're like, wait, what? This is
It's
not,
gonna confuse you, right?
This is
Like,
not what
why?
I.
But
This is
this-
not what I
no,
thought.
I-
This is trash.
And
This
then
is
on
not
top
what
of
I-
that, sometimes some part of me just like when I'm watching Power, I like when Ghost tells that story of like in the past and everything. Yo, he beefing with Canyon about that.
But why wouldn't you want to see that?
But I don't really care to see it because
Right,
like you know
right,
because
right.
I already know about it.
but
Because I already know the end.
But why wouldn't you want to know
The
the
journey.
leading up to Ghost?
Because we know what happened in the end.
Okay, but
He dies.
okay.
His son kills him.
Yeah,
Like,
but so what does that have to do? I think it's gonna be good. I think 50 Cent ain't never made a bad show. Right?
And,
Ain't never
okay.
made a bad show.
All right.
ABC, yo, I'm about to
For life.
shout.
For
ABC
life
for
looks
life.
very
yo,
interesting.
50, if you see this, listen, I'm shouting you out. You gotta pay me.
He
now.
saw the LeBron face.
Huh? It comes out today.
Oh, no.
oh, word?
Yeah, I think so.
On
Yeah. It's
Star?
Tuesday. No,
But,
so
yo,
ABC niggas on cable.
But the thing is,
They
that's
never made a bad show.
That show's
50?
made.
he made one. Yeah, he made
That's
one
what I'm
show.
saying.
And it's probably one of the greatest shows ever.
No, it's not.
That's a lot of people.
It's definitely up there.
It's
Yeah,
up there.
yes, I said one of. I didn't say the greatest. It's one of. It's, yeah, it's
No.
The final season
No.
kind of took a step
No.
back. It has.
I don't know. No other show.
Yeah,
The final season took a step
You
back.
ain't even watch it.
I did watch it. The
Oh.
final season has took a step back.
Hey,
I've never seen
I liked
I
every
That's
every
what-
season.
That's what we was
I never
watching.
seen the world go crazy over any show like
Hey,
in
that
Power.
episode was
Like
lit.
people really
Right?
ready to fight over
I was in
on
there.
Facebook.
Yeah.
People, a lot. I've seen a lot of people criticize
Yeah,
Power.
everybody-
Let's talk about, man.
Scandalous, I was
When
even
Walking
weird.
Dead was coming out, and everybody was going dumb for that. What are you talking about?
I'm just trying to
What are you
say.
saying?
White
Like,
people was on Walking Dead like crazy, and
That's a fact.
Game of
everybody was on the Walking Dead. Everybody was talking about.
And then Walking Dead fell off because of how long it's been going.
Exactly, it's been on
Game of
forever.
Thrones, they
That's another
hated
one.
that
Game of Thrones, they was
that
on that
last
shit
season.
forever.
A lot of people, it was
and Power
Listen,
been
Power
You-
is the same
You
thing.
go on.
It's like it's the same.
No,
It's
it's
the
not.
same
No,
concept.
it's not.
Yo,
You're
man.
wrong.
Listen, I think
Next
that
question.
this season's gonna be good.
Alright, next question. I was gonna ask this one, but I'm gonna ask you now. Power's
It
the
comes
best-
out in June.
Power's the
I'm talking
best
about the
show
rest.
ever, hit or miss.
It comes out in June.
Hit.
That's a
That's
miss.
not-
That's
that's not
a
right.
miss.
That shit should come
I-
out tomorrow. To be honest,
So
I'm trying to see.
give me, I'll give you 5 seconds. What's your best show ever? 5, 4, 3.
Breaking Bad.
Alright.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Morning,
3.
Fresh Prince. Yeah, he
Fresh Prince. 5.
Sports.
Martin.
5.
ESPN.
ESPN.
Oh my God!
What show? I'm telling y'all that I want to go back and watch again from season 1, you know, just to the end. It's Power.
Martin.
Yeah.
I watch it.
Martin is
Martin.
funny as fuck.
Martin is funny. Yeah. there's
No,
like a
I'm so.
story,
I feel like we should.
Yes,
Just
Oh,
just to
Martin
simplify.
don't got
No,
no
just to
story.
simplify
Like
everything.
Howard?
Nah, just to simplify everything. Let's
What are
keep
you
it to
talking
dramas.
It's not that we
No,
not
keep it to
comparing
dramas.
to the fact that they
Keep
have
it
a
to the
story
drama
now.
generals.
Yeah.
Keep it to dramas. So another drama that is popular is Power.
Yeah.
Something similar. To me, like when it comes to like drugs and everything,
Yeah, right.
it's Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad is a very good
Narcos.
show. Narcos is a good show
Was it
too.
better?
But it wasn't
Not better than
better
Power.
And I don't think
Sons of Anarchy was a good ass show. That shit was not better than Power.
What was that shit that came
I'm just
out?
saying,
The
like
dude
towards the
was
last
the
season,
kid
they
was
stretched
gay,
it a lot.
And the dude, the father
I'm
was
not
a
taking
homo
no niggas
kind
to
of.
Power with that.
Oh, Shameless.
Shameless.
Oh,
That was
Shameless.
a-
But that's a little boy that's about to be in the show.
That's a
Like,
good show.
Yeah. it's not better than Power.
And Martin definitely not better than Power. He was bugging the book.
What? Martin?
He's wild.
Listen,
I'm just saying, yo,
listen,
everything towards the end, it gets a little screwed.
We about to talk some more about.
Martin,
We about to talk some more.
Yeah,
about
alright, let's keep going.
some Power and our hip hop. All right. Let's get into some hip hop.
Alright.
We're gonna start off Snoop. All right. He went on.
Oh,
right.
that was
This shit is
nuts.
hilarious.
Listen, he went on live. Right. If you guys didn't know, the first video he made, of Gayle King. He went on and addressed Gayle King. If you guys didn't see, there was an interview with her and Lisa Leslie. The only part that they actually put out like a snippet for us to see, without like actually going to see the
whole interview.
that whole interview, was her asking Lisa Leslie about Kobe and the rape allegations and all that other stuff. And Lisa Leslie handled herself very well, right? Did her stuff. But Snoop didn't like that. A lot of people didn't like that, but Snoop really did not like that at all. So he went to the Instagram because you know Snoop is that guy, and he went on. He was like, "How dare you, try to tarnish my brother's name?" Called her a monkey-faced bee or monkey-headed bee.
Nah, he said dog face.
Yo, dog face.
Bitch.
Yeah, dog-faced bitch. Then
That's really.
what else? Then he said at the end, he was like, something about sending them for you. Right?
He said we come. He said y'all better straighten up.
Yeah, back off before we come for you. Right?
And that's where everybody got
Who's
crazy.
we?
Yeah. Now listen. Me personally, I didn't see that as a threat. I didn't see it as he was trying to have people go for her. I saw it as social media.
Yeah, like yo, we
my,
on this media.
Cause just like the Barbies and the Beehive and all that, you say something about them.
No, those are people actually send actual death threats to people for these people that they never met ever in life.
Nah, which is crazy. I don't condone all the death threats.
But my thing is,
I don't
like,
think that,
Snoop, you know how to use this platform already at this point.
Yeah.
You know what to say and what not to say, how to say certain stuff and how not to say certain stuff. You knew that you should have known. Let me say that you should have known that you saying that at the end of that video sounds like a verbal threat to this lady.
I mean,
regardless of anything.
Yeah.
This sounds like a verbal threat to, if you even listen to it, you hear that, you're like, yo, that sounds crazy. Like, who's them? Just like you said, yo, who them? Who's coming for them? Like,
I mean, freaking it's Snoop Dogg, bro. Like, this man is a family gangster. Like, he's not like...
he was gangster first, then got on the family.
Yeah,
Let's not forget about that.
But
He's
not
been gangster all his life and then just got on his family.
He's not gonna come out no news anchor like that. Nobody's gonna come out and
not to put out a hit on a 7-year-old woman.
Exactly, that's what he said. He came out, made another video today. He said, what do I look like threatening a 7-year-old woman, wishing harm on her? I was raised better than that. Like, I wouldn't do that. Wish no harm on her. That was it.
We get that.
I don't think he shouldn't have, because he didn't apologize for what he said. I don't think he should apologize.
No,
because you can't tell somebody how to feel.
Yeah.
Right? And somebody's disrespecting their friend.
I think that was wrong
away.
how they did that. It was really wrong. They
You
to
got
bring
all
that,
this-
somebody who just died with their daughter
They
and everything.
definitely shouldn't have.
They dragging people's, because I've been seeing this, sometimes throughout the internet, like, yo, Kobe Bryant was a rapist, he had allegations against him, yada, yada, yada. And not to, reduce rape or anything like that, but the man just died with his daughter.
Fuck that, bro. The charges was fucking dropped.
Yeah.
He didn't get convicted. He was not convicted of that. Right?
Death or some shit. He didn't even get convicted for it when he was alive. Like, and it's not even like he skated like on some OJ shit. No disrespect, because he didn't do it either. But
Let's not say that in front of the anyway, keep going.
But he was like, bro, the charges, like, he was never charged with anything. So to call a man right now, like, I think you said this, that who said, like, oh, you had how many, Lisa Leslie?
Yeah, she said you had 15 years to ask him about all this.
You had 15 years,
while he was
right?
alive.
Yeah, while he's alive, to bring
And
this
you
up
gonna
to
do
him.
it then.
Right.
And you don't want to say anything.
You want to
about
do
it.
this in the
All
way
these
is that.
documentaries, all these interviews, all this time you could have asked him about it right to his face, and you waited till the man died to ask somebody
With
about
his
it.
daughter, knowing that he just died with
To me, it's like you waiting for when all the media is
Somebody was in
around
her
buzzing
ear.
right now.
Was in her ear.
Just to say this, just to get yourself up.
You know what it'd be hot right now? We bring that up. Like,
Yeah,
by the way,
bro,
like,
that's
how
think
do you
about
think
it.
she
How many
would
people
feel?
saw what? Like they was
First
scrolling
of
or
all-
whatever and saw the clip or on TV see the clip and she's like, oh, the rape allegations against Kobe and this Gayle King and Lisa Leslie. Everybody, what?
First of all, when's the last time we even talked about that?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
Like-
saying. All that time to bring it up and they didn't. I don't know. That's crazy to me. But the craziest part is we were doing hit or misses and somehow we ended up all the way over here.
Well,
That's a big fact.
No, it was hip hop.
Oh, okay.
yeah, we were right. Yeah, we okay.
Our next thing, right? Now we can talk about a little quick thing. Right?
Yeah, because we already talked about it a lot.
Alright, so we got Power Book 2 Ghost,
Okay.
right? We got Power Book 3 Raising Canaan, Power Book 4 Influence Lorenz Tate, and Power Book 5 Force Tommy, right? The ones I'm excited for, I want to see Ghost, I want to see Canaan, I want to see Tommy.
Yeah.
I don't really care about Lorenz
Tate?
Tate, but I'll watch it though,
No.
because it might be fire.
But I
But
didn't know that they each had their own separate thing. I
yeah,
didn't know that
It's
each
a-
had
it's
their
a-
own thing.
Nah,
It's
yeah.
separate spin-offs, right?
It's
Like
like,
separate
yeah.
shows.
Yeah, so
See, that-
all
and
of
then-
us about to be
Twine,
all
though.
of this about to this about to
If he was, if
Yeah. Right.
this about to be terrible.
I have
How?
Bro.
Tommy,
Oh,
we
you
don't know nothing
dumb
about Tommy.
boy.
Alright.
He has Tommy has his own story. We don't know nothing
Okay,
about
Tate
Tommy.
is gonna be trash off it. I can tell you that.
Okay,
okay,
nobody really wants to talk about
Right.
Tate.
Nobody cares to.
Okay, all right. Okay, we'll take Tate out the way.
The fact
I'm
he's
still gonna
not
watch
on
it.
there and not somebody else.
The rest of that's what I'm saying. Just the fact that
Raising
you
you
Canaan.
had
ended
included.
Dre, I would have been like, I would have liked
Yeah.
Jesse.
Dre was already young. He was young when he died.
All right.
Like it
Okay.
makes no sense.
Copy.
Raising
All right.
Canaan, the only one like
I want to see Raising Canaan.
But they could have made it all one. I feel like they're doing a lot right now. You could have made just one show about
Yeah, but then-
all of
And
it.
then
Nah,
tied
but
all
why?
Because they all
This is-
tied together.
this is
It
their
was all
main
going
show.
up together.
Yes, but this is all from their different perspectives. That's the whole thing. This is from Canaan's perspective, right? This is whole Tommy's perspective. We're not. It's not like that's what we're seeing. That's like the last episodes that we saw.
Yeah.
We just saw them from everybody's perspective of
Yeah.
what was going on.
Exactly.
Yeah, we didn't like Paz, we didn't like
Yeah.
really Tate,
Yeah.
but we fucked with all the other ones
Yeah.
because it was from their perspective. It's just seeing what they're going through.
But
Like
regardless-
you telling me you're not hyped to see what Tommy's about to do if he got the plug over there in LA or didn't
Yeah.
like.
Yeah,
Are
you're
you,
right.
like, come on now.
Yeah,
Like,
you're right.
who are you
But
talking
I think-
about?
I-
Tommy,
but listen.
Tommy had a story that left off.
But listen, so how they about to
We
do
don't know what
this?
happened.
Ghost is dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How they? What you're saying is like they're gonna talk about Tommy and his spinoff.
It's
Who are they
all
gonna
past,
talk
past,
about in
past,
Ghost shit because
past.
he's dead? What are they gonna do?
Past,
this?
it's past, it's past.
Book two is
It's
when
in the
they
past.
Don't like
It's in
Kanan,
the
he's
past.
dead already. So it's like when
This
they, when
is
they
in
go
the
to the
past.
future, right? When they go to the future today about Kanan or whatever the case is gonna be, what are they gonna talk about Kanan in the future? 'Cause
They're
he's
not
dead.
talking about Kanan in the future.
So like I'm saying, all of it.
Nigga,
They're
okay.
gonna do that with
Nah,
Tommy.
prequel.
Because Tommy's alive.
Prequel.
Yes.
So Tommy is after Canaan is before it's called Raising Canaan.
Yes,
Canan
Raising
growing up.
Canaan,
Yeah,
yes.
that one I get, and then
Yes.
Tommy afterwards because you want to see what happens to him
Exactly.
after he leaves.
Exactly.
Because he just goes off in the
Exactly,
sunset.
and
He's
we
gone.
wanna
He
know about
pops
that.
Spanky.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
bounces.
yeah,
All
yeah,
right, that's
that's
okay.
But
So
now
that's
it's like,
not
yeah,
it.
that's
That's
gonna be
Tommy.
dope.
Yeah, yeah,
Raising
yeah, yeah.
Raising Canaan, we're gonna see we definitely gonna see how they set him up, how he ended up in jail, like
all of
everything.
that, and there's a story in that in
Yeah,
itself.
yeah,
So I don't know
yeah.
what are y'all. This
Nah,
whole
no,
season,
man.
they left so much stuff to tell about all of them.
Yeah, but Tate is still gonna be trash.
Tate, yeah. Tate. I mean, he was a cop. He was a cop. He has some stories. We don't know. And again, there's gonna be great actors in this. The first 6 seasons, I don't care what anybody says.
We're
To me,
fine. Yeah.
there was
That's
not a
a
bad
big fact.
episode besides Paz.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That was
I
the
don't
only
know.
bad episode.
The 6th season took a little drop from me.
Nah.
Hey, you know what? That's storytelling. But
It
anyway,
might
let's
take a
keep.
little drop, but we was talking about like it went from up here to like here, not like from up,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, but then-
it was never here. It was always.
But then you gotta understand like how a story progresses all this time, and then you can't wrap it out cleanly. It kind of it drops the
I
experience.
don't know.
I just feel like
let's not talk about it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're gonna go way over it.
Yeah.
But we'll leave it at this. Power
Last
potential
one.
ever.
Yeah, there we go.
That's fine.
Last thing in hip hop, I don't know if you guys saw, but A Boogie's tight. Right? I'm gonna paraphrase this. He went on Twitter. He said, "Y'all need to stop copying my flow. Basically, like it's getting out of hand."
You
Right?
talking about Roddy Rich?
No,
I wanna
I don't. Yeah, that's what I wanted to just ask
Who
y'all
was
too.
cop?
That's
Right?
what I wanna know.
But
What?
he said, yeah, he needs to people need to stop doing it before he sues them. He was like, I might sue y'all.
I just want to know who he's
Can't do that,
suing
right?
because who's copying. No, you can.
For soon, like having a flow, though, I guess.
It depends. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's kind
Who? But he wasn't directing it at anybody specific.
No, he didn't say
He
that.
was just saying to like a
specifically.
general.
He was like, I need to start paying me homage, right?
Yeah.
Or like,
I swear, yo.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
I mean, but what is
What
it?
a boogie
They
flow?
swear like they came out with something and that they hear it maybe once or twice.
Julius
or
said a
something.
good question. What is an A boogie flow? Like, are
What
you
is
talking
a
about like
boogie
how
flow?
the
That's a
new
good
age rap is?
Nah,
Then you
nah,
can't
That
blame
was saying
anybody.
that
Everybody
melodic
explain
thing, like because they've
he
been.
has a flow. He has his own.
It's like
I mean,
a
everybody
melodic
has
thing, but
a flow,
everybody
but
doing
it's
it
like
melodic.
generalized right now.
That's his fault.
I'm just saying, it's not like a.
Puddles of the pain. This is big stuff.
Yeah, like I don't
Nah, I
know.
like a boogie, but I don't really think anybody something like that.
Maybe.
Nobody's on him like that. That's what
He
I'm
got a new
saying.
album coming out soon. I saw the cover art. Looked
That
dope.
one song he dropped was kind of fire. King in New York or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to it.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie though. Artist though, to me is his best.
Yeah.
His best
First.
album. I can listen to that from the beginning. And this what it is, artist too. It's supposed to be dropping.
I don't hear nobody doing that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the only person I can feel like he might be coming at is Roddy Ricch, because Roddy Ricch is really the newest, hottest one out, and they do have like a similar sound a little bit. Like
Roddy Ricch,
Roddy.
bumping.
I love it.
yeah, I'm gonna say Roddy that guy though. Like, Roddy.
But hit or miss, hit or no, not hit. Keep it up.
Keep it up. Yeah.
Keep it up.
Play with it. Oh yeah.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up. Alright, I got y'all this week.
I don't know what that was supposed to
I
mean.
need to know, right? Keep it a buck. The prettiest or most beautiful girl you've ever laid eyes on that's not your girlfriend. That you personally saw in person.
Ah, damn. You can't do this to me.
So here we go. Keep it a buck. I'll go first.
Wait, I'm having.
The prettiest female you've ever
You
laid
know
eyes
why
on.
that's not fake? Cause he's seen celebrities.
Yeah.
Like
He's a Kylie and Kendall.
like he's a bummer. I'm not even.
So the first one, the prettiest female I ever seen laid eyes on, it was Layla Loren, which is Angie, right? But then I saw Christina Milian like 2 weeks after, and she was amazing. She smiled, everything. I almost got stuck when I went to talk to her. I was scared. She had me shaking my boots. She came out. I was like, oh, I don't even know. But
Prettiest girl I ever
prettiest girl you've ever seen.
seen. What if you don't know the name?
My mother.
Let us. No, we're not doing that. No, I'm not taking those. What if you don't know her name?
Yeah.
Tell us where you seen that. You gotta was she on the train? Saw her at work? Like, you can, like, what's happening?
You just want me to tell him, man?
Yeah.
Pretty,
My location, you up there already understand what I was doing.
pretty you ever laid eyes on.
Alright. I said, prettiest girl I ever seen was when we, y'all know, you too, I think you were there too, when we went to AC,
Mm-hmm.
and we went to the Harris, we were about to go into the Harris, but
I think
yeah, I saw, this girl was banging, man, like beautiful. I was like, I wish I would have gotten into that club so I could talk to her. Yeah.
Oh, why were you getting to that club?
Don't worry about it. We shouldn't say it in public. Don't worry about it.
But alright, so the girls you saw at the pool party we about to go into.
Yeah, man. I wish it was a dream. It was like heaven, but you can't get in.
Yeah. DJ. Oh, Quinn, you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go. Because I don't know any other
I
names
don't really
either.
have no.
When I went to, it was 2015 or 16, I don't know, when I went to South Beach, every other girl walking around there is down the strip.
Was there one specific one that you saw and you was like, damn?
Every time I saw one, I was like, damn, she's just like,
Like
that was the craziest part. Is because like you go from one place and it's like, yo, like a 10 here would be like a maybe on her best day like a 7 or 8. Like,
really?
it was just
So many.
It was.
over there, just flooded. Like,
I think the first time I visited Buff campus, like,
Okay.
when I first popped out to the school and I went to check it out, I was like, just the fact that I seen that there was just so many girls there, like I barely seen any niggas there at all. I was like, so it's crazy.
if I had to pick a celebrity though,
Yeah.
you know what Ashley Graham is?
Ashley Graham.
That model
Ashley
chick?
Graham.
Yeah.
She's thick. Like,
Yeah, like she's like sexy.
Yeah.
I love that girl.
Like,
She like it's sweating over there. Yeah. Chill out, boy.
I seen her. I think it was actually when I was in Miami too. She had like some photo shoot thing she was doing in the Bell Harbor Mall place out there, and like I saw her doing a little photo shoot thing online. She's like thick.
But it's like
just
all
like
in
the
the right
both like
place.
all like.
She's
your
good.
Instagram after that, so you was like what?
Drew.
Oh man. Only one that could relate to this is Oompa and her, but I'm gonna have to say that girl in the green dress on the cruise.
Oh yeah, she.
Boy.
This is you.
Girl looked crazy, yo. Had the shelf.
Had to be. And she was lucky to even be in me and Julia's presence because we was the two sexy.
was-
That is like if y'all didn't catch the video, yo, both of my mans
You
did. I
gotta
gotta
post
post
the video on.
That's a fact.
Go ahead.
I put my man
You gotta
on
release
their
that
modern
video,
shit in the
man.
water and all that.
I mean,
No.
yo, you ever see Jew move? Yo, my man was
Got the
moving.
footwork.
Yeah.
My son was
No.
throwing the shirt up in the air. All that, all that niggas
It was
was
a
going
fun time.
crazy.
Yeah, we was lit. We was lit. Okay.
Yeah, Ashley Graham. Can I see it again?
Yo, this is
You got an Instagram, Vic?
Huh?
You got an Instagram?
Yeah,
I don't have it.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. It's time for some odd news, DJ. What we got for today?
All right, yo, I don't know if y'all heard, but hold on. Here we go. There was in India there was allegedly like 6 tons of mixed liquor, like bourbon, tequila, everything that was seized by the government and buried. It like leaked and leached into the soil and everything. It started coming out of the residents in India's faucets and everything. Like, so they're saying right now it's gonna take up to like a month to clear out. Like kids didn't go to school, parents couldn't go to work because all the water is contaminated. Straight liquor, like it's probably like 1,000. It's probably like 1,000 proof liquor coming out. They faucets like now. Like,
Imagine the fruit, yeah, bottle it all up.
but it's also a dirty mix. It's like soil, dirt.
I mean, but you can filter.
Yeah.
But it's I mean, yeah.
And you know, like one shot of that is all them different liquors you get.
It's illegal.
Twisted. Like, yo, I would have
It gotta be legal.
waited for a drought and then sold it at my own little bar and it's
I'm telling you.
like that. Good it is.
I'm telling you, if somebody were to, harness that, like some company, American
My thing
company
is-
went there and harnessed that and they purified it and everything, they would sell it in the black market over here.
My thing is, the thing that really makes it odd to me, I feel like, is, I don't know if y'all gonna agree, but like, I know cops see shit all the time. Why the hell is that buried? Why would y'all bury it in the ground?
Because it's a different country.
India, they just do.
They do different stuff over there. You're not over there like
I
that.
mean,
But,
people bury
you know,
shit
they-
over here too. It's not like
Not from other, no, not like that. They're not burying that much stuff over here on the U.S. soil like that. Like,
I mean,
6 tons of them.
they not do they got storage places we'll never underground places we'll never know about that they dump stuff.
Shit, they would just dump it. It would just take a long ass time dumping it all up.
Yeah.
That's a fact. I feel bad for them though. Even though they should sell something. They should do something.
Our main
They gotta
discussion
come up.
for tonight.
all right.
DC versus Marvel. Marvel
Yeah.
versus DC. Whatever you prefer. Now, before we get into it, I feel like we've all seen, at least one Marvel or DC movie. I've seen
I've seen a bunch of them. Yeah.
I've seen a bunch
Recently,
of them.
I've been slacking. Like I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
The past
Well,
few
you
years-
haven't been slacking, the industry's been
But I
slacking.
mean, like I have been seeing. I saw the first Avengers and that's it. I didn't see Avengers, whatever, and I didn't see anything.
Really?
There's a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
bro. The first Avengers might have been like the last movie I saw. And then if you had like the last, I don't know how many years it's been, but it's like,
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
bro, because y'all keep going without me. To be honest, like every time y'all went,
He was getting left. Whoa, let's talk about it.
Him and Marshawn was
Was
going
going
down
all the
every
time. He was getting left.
Yeah, but
Like-
y'all y'all still went to go see it afterwards, and I got left again, bro. You was out here getting left once. I was getting left 2-3 times. Like, yeah. I wasn't meant to see it. Like, I wasn't even supposed to see it.
For all of y'all who don't know, like our friend Minnie and I, like we were the big like comic book heads around in our group. So whenever there's a new movie that come out, like they ain't ready that day.
They leave their friends to go see
But they don't even.
They don't invite us.
No.
They don't send an invite.
No.
They just there.
No. And Marshall can comply with me right now. We have gave y'all a chance.
Nah.
If y'all don't take that chance.
Bro, ever since I got a new phone, ain't been in the group me. I don't hear.
First of all, though, what they do is him and Marshall, right? We'll probably talk about this weeks in advance.
Yeah, then
right? Right when they about to purchase the ticket, we're purchasing it right now. You better let us know.
You can't go in.
Nigga, what?
How you know what's going on? Like,
I'll tell you right now. Neither of us were missing Black fucking Panther. Like I
was in college and I saw
I seen it for college, man.
We not missing that. We were seeing the opening premiere. I was about to get my African suit out there from birth to go see that movie. So don't even try to get on me. I was not about to
get out here.
Like, yo,
I don't
don't
remember
take
when I
this.
saw it, but I did see that one. I saw that one. Black Panther, I saw when it first came out. That was a great movie.
So to you, Vic, we'll start with you. Right?
All right.
What's your between DC and Marvel?
For movies.
Movies, what do you prefer?
Oh, Marvel, bro.
Why?
All right, so like everybody's gonna say this, but Marvel, they come out with great movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like every movie they have come out with, like comic book movie, has either been a B+ and up.
Wait, who came out with Venom? Marvel, right?
That's
DC.
no, that's not DC. That's Sony.
Oh,
and
It's terrible.
But
That
Venom.
awful.
Yeah,
You keep trying to tell me that movie.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
went together.
it's terrible.
Yeah, so like, yeah, that's Sony. But either way, yeah, Marvel, they don't come out with bad movies. They have, like, I said this like in part 1 for when we did this video, or we did some
audio. Yeah, me and Vic did hold this down last time we did this.
Bro, they came out for 10 years straight B+ and up. All to lead to one big movie to bring it all together. I think that has to be an award, and then for some kind of cinematography, bro. Like they have done something incredible.
Now about the cinematography. Now you can tell the differences in both of them, I think, because
I got a question real quick. Like the DC movie, like example of DC movie, that was like what the Ant-Man and Wasp.
I know y'all came with me to freaking Justice League.
DC? No, I didn't.
Oh, the Justice
League.
Oh, like the one
you were there.
Batman.
Yeah, we were there.
Superman. Right?
Superman.
All of Superman.
Captain Marvel. Right?
No,
Yeah.
Captain Marvel.
Oh shit.
No. He was partly correct. Captain Marvel was originally DC. They changed that name to the woman, Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
She was originally Miss Marvel, but now she's Captain Marvel.
I was even talking about the girl. My fault.
Do you talk about Shazam?
Nah, I'm talking about other Captain Shield.
Captain America.
Right.
You should have said this time.
But I think that if you look at between like both of the movies, and I think I was talking about this to Marsh, like the Marvel movies is more light.
Yeah.
It's more
it's family oriented.
Family oriented. It's not really dark.
Yeah.
But when you see the DC movies, they're dark. A lot of them are at night.
Yeah. But then, here's the thing though, like, I don't know if y'all saw Justice League. That shit was trash.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
Yeah, Justice League. It was like with Superman and it was bad. It was really bad to me.
So Justice League is what? When they came together?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Justice League was when they came together when they fought together?
Yeah, it was when they came
It's
together
like
and
the
they fought
Avengers
together.
of the DC event.
No, I mean like when they fought each other. That was that one?
No, that was Batman. Batman versus Superman.
Okay.
And
that was a DC movie?
That was a DC movie.
That was a good movie.
That was whack.
That shit was stupid.
That was a good Batman versus
I ain't see it, but how Superman lose?
I just don't get that. Batman got nothing but hands and two cool tools and
I get all of that, but there's only unless he has kryptonite. Did he have the kryptonite?
No.
He has kryptonite.
I don't remember him.
Superman balls, bro.
I don't remember him.
That's the only reason I
No. So okay. The only way, because they have fought before in the comics, and the only way Superman ever loses that fight is when it's not kryptonite. Because if this man was smart, he would stand up in the sky and then just fire his laser beams at Batman and just stay.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
That's why
the way Superman loses a fight with Batman is dependent on the writer. They had to write a way for Batman to win.
It was when he fell off the hose.
That's Christopher Reeves. And that's not very nice to say. Oh, we're going to hell.
So did I. That's what happened.
You talking about somebody death?
He didn't die.
Yo,
This is like the original Superman, bro.
I mean, I feel like that was.
Stop.
Nah, bro.
But
Yo, like seriously though, like, but in Justice League, they there was this producer, the director is Zack Snyder. He had to leave in between, like, you know, making the movie. So then a dude from Marvel, a director, I think it was Kevin Feige or something, and he made the Justice League movie a lot more light-hearted. You know,
he had to leave in the middle of the movie.
His daughter died.
Oh.
yeah.
Yo, all right. How about this?
I can't hit you right now, bro.
Yo, Dark Knight was the best DC movie ever.
It
Dark
was.
Knight, yeah, that's that movie.
That, to be honest,
Yo,
that's competing with a lot of.
Nah, that one wasn't good.
That's competing with a lot.
I think I watched The Dark Knight about 15 times.
Yeah,
Dark Knight is Bane, right?
No.
Hey,
that was a return.
Yo,
Yeah, the one with
let's tell a quick story real quick. Yo, it was, I think you were there. Dark Knight Rises, that long movie.
Yeah.
You saw the.
Nah, he did. He's not. DJ.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I definitely did not.
Yeah,
No.
you were not too.
I don't think I was not.
I was not from
Y'all were both not. I was not too. I can admit that.
That was the movie we went to.
Nah,
Yo, because-
you fell asleep to
Oh yeah,
too.
yeah.
You know why? Because you know that whole movie experience was
Yeah, they
crazy
going back.
because the day before when they showed The Dark Knight Rises, they were shooting people in the
in the movie
in
theater.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Red-headed boy came in and shot that.
And
Oh,
they had a chopper out.
Yeah.
And then the next day when we went to go see this damn movie. Yeah.
I remember
I was
that.
there too.
Yeah. We were all there then. All right, that's good. That's good.
That was a minute ago, boy.
That's our better this stuff. We all there. Nah, because it was crazy when we went to the movie theater. There was like a preview of a mobster shooting up the damn.
Yeah.
I was tight.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were like, yo, if you need to exit, the exit sign is right over there. Like, yo, we about to die tonight, yo. Like, yo.
Fuck.
The one with the Joker is the best one.
Is Bane. Dark Knight Rises is Bane.
And the Dark
Dark
Knight
Knight.
is the
Dark
one with
Knight,
Joker.
is Joker. Dark Knight Rises.
The one with
is
the
Bane.
Joker with Heath Ledger is the
that was
best.
a big one.
He was the best. Listen, don't get me wrong. The new Joker that came out was good. I liked it. It was alright.
It was kind of
Because it was the story lead.
Mental health, like it should.
That's good. What are you talking about?
But it was, bro. That's not the Joker. Like
It
I've seen
is
the
though.
Joker for
But
years.
that
It
is
is,
the
but I don't.
Yo,
think
because
that's
sometimes
no,
slice of the
That's
style.
leading to all the
I
messed up
know that.
stuff.
I know that though, but I want to see more.
We're talking
of
about
the-
Marvel vs. DC.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Zach Williams.
Hey, Zach.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, just to clarify for everybody, I know the conversation got a little crazy, but we're talking about Marvel movies
My favorite
compared to
is
DC
Marvel
movies. Like, which one do you pick?
It's always been Marvel.
Is there anybody out there that prefers DC over Marvel?
Nah,
Yo, I don't like
because I think the Marvel movies they're a lot more action filled. They're a lot more interesting.
So, yo,
sister and wife.
So this is a good question. Who had the better Joker, Heath Ledger or Joaquin?
Heath Ledger. Listen, I think Heath Ledger.
Ledger.
But don't get me wrong, the other guy who played in the Joker,
Yeah,
he was really good.
But that
But the
performance
movie was
that
not good. Like the movie was boring.
Because it was
So you think like
it
the
was
script- you think like the
realistic.
script was
It was
boring?
really realistic.
Yeah.
I liked it. I don't know. I think he played the Joker pretty well. Not better than Heath Ledger though. Heath Ledger.
Yo, Heath Ledger, like, I think, like, before that performance, like, he had to really go
Yo,
insane.
Oh, yeah, that's why
Like,
I
he
so,
pushed
like
himself to that limit.
I'm gonna say a
Yeah,
little
choice.
story about
He was
this.
like, yo, I'm about to make
Heath
the best
Ledger-
movie ever.
Heath Ledger practiced by himself. All right, he practiced by himself. He stayed in character, And that's what also led to his drug overdose.
Yeah.
You know, and like he got into the Joker's head
Yeah.
and died because of it. You know, that was
that is a great performance. How you act.
Yeah. No.
Don't
He said,
We
don't die.
No.
That's how you really.
He took it to another level.
He didn't just act. He became.
Yeah,
He stayed.
He was never supposed to become the character.
Still to this
He
day,
just was
though,
that.
that's still one of the biggest performances.
It is, but you didn't.
It wasn't worth it, though.
Yeah, weird, exactly.
Like, because you don't get to live to see your fame or fortune. Like, he got an Oscar after he died. You know.
Nobody's talking about Heath Ledger no more. Sorry. He has.
I mean, if they call Marvel DC, they're gonna talk
Yeah, that comes up. Yeah, I was gonna
I mean, people are gonna say like, "Yo, who was the best Joker out there in
I
our
think
generation?" And Heath Ledger. That's it.
Heath Ledger is disrespectful.
Yeah,
That's a big
that man died because of the road. You know, I'm like,
I made a great movie for y'all.
Now, did anybody see Aquaman or?
I
didn't.
That's a DC movie, right?
Yeah,
That's
did
no
anybody
DC.
see
Didn't see
I thought it was.
Wonder Woman.
I seen Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman wasn't that bad.
I will tell you right
Wait,
now
I
about
want
Wonder
you to-
Woman and Aquaman just in one
If you
moment.
don't know the comic, it might be different. You know.
The CGI for both those movies were trash compared to Marvel movies.
What's CGI mean? That's like
You know, the extra effects, yeah. It was terrible. It was like
Compared to Marvel?
Yeah.
Marvel's got way more bread, right? Make way more bread.
They got equal amounts of bread.
what
They just don't execute.
I just want to know, what would you say was trash about it? Like, what would
Which
you
one?
Say, let's say Wonder Woman. What would you say compared to your favorite Marvel movie? What would you say CGI wise? What was trash about it?
Because like when she was doing the whole boom 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 boom,
Blocking the
yeah. I could literally see the outline of the bracelets, how they were blocking and everything. Compared to like when I'm seeing like the Hulk, like yo, I think that's a real dude. Like that could have been like a real dude coming out the screen. You know, like how they blended together, how they interact with all the characters. And when I see DC movie, it's like, yo, like you really
They make
just
it comic book, like you know,
Yeah.
I got you. I
I have a question. Who has better comics? Forget movie. Who has the better comics?
DC. Yeah, it's dark.
Their storyline,
They do very well with that.
So it just can't translate. It doesn't translate to the big screen.
Like I would say, yo, you watch the shows too. Like you know some of the shows.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like DC.
Yeah.
You see Arrow and stuff like that.
So somebody told me.
like Luke Cage and all that.
Flash.
That's my show.
Luke Cage was a good show too.
Yeah, Luke Cage is fire. I didn't really watch season 2.
Luke Cage-
Season 1 was alright.
Luke Cage was good up until the midpoint. of that season.
Flash, you gotta watch.
He's a fire.
I watched the Flash. It was ready to go.
I didn't watch Black
by the
Lightning.
quantum.
I didn't watch Black Lightning.
Whatever defibrillator, whatever the fuck it was called. I was ready to get the shit, the stars aligned, and get the shit to hit the thunder, and I was gonna get hit. Boy, you watch the Flash, you ready. But the only thing about the Flash though is after a while, bro, everybody's the fucking Flash.
Yeah.
Bro, like you're gonna
Everybody
see.
got to be
It starts
Flash.
off as Barry Allen, right? And then it goes from
Wow.
Wally, and then Iris.
Yeah, I was like, Iris.
Everybody just got hit by the lightning?
Nah,
they just get the power one way or another.
They get the power one way or another. The Speed Force, that's what it's called. Because there's
This
hella
man is- yo, this man really on the splash, bro.
there's hella different universes. Like that's what they show, and it's a good show. But I'm not gonna lie. After like season, how many seasons was there?
It's 6.
6.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like you're gonna get into season like 3 or 4 and be like, yo, why everybody?
Why everybody doing it?
Yo, damn, you ain't special, bro.
Because they go back in mad different time zones because he's so fast.
Does he keep it like the whole time as well, or like he's not like when someone else is Flash, he's not the Flash no more, or he's
No,
still the
alright.
Flash? Like,
But if you, because I had to look, because when I was watching The Flash, I'm not gonna lie, I was on Google looking up all the comics, because they bring out mad characters.
Yeah.
And da. So there's mad different Flashes, bro. There's Barry Allen.
Yeah.
Then there's
Jesse Quick.
Yeah, him.
Savitar.
Savitar. We should find out
man.
about.
You got Jay Garrick.
Yeah, I was just about to say. There's hella different.
Are they all the Flash?
Yes, but they're in different universes.
Yeah.
So they're the Flash for their universe?
Yeah.
But they're the only one in their universe. That's Flash.
But then when they come together,
But they
all become the Flash.
in the but in the show, after
So
a
do
while,
they have their own Justice League? Like Green Lantern Force?
Nah, it's not like
You know what
that.
I mean?
Nah,
Like,
it's not like
Fast
that.
Forward type shit.
Yeah, like-
Yeah, no. They all their own hero in their own
Yeah,
universe.
they're all their
That's
own
weird
hero.
shit.
And
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. The first like 3 seasons
I feel
though.
like I couldn't keep up.
Yeah, that's listen. First 3 seasons though, you'll definitely be like, yo, this is dope. And then after a while, you're gonna be like, well, why?
So,
What's going on?
so that when it comes to TV from DC versus Marvel, y'all ever see Daredevil or
Yeah,
anything,
listen.
or the Punisher?
Yes, I watched.
Punisher,
Listen,
yo.
Daredevil.
Punisher was hitting, boy.
Listen, Daredevil to me, I didn't like that much only because he got his ass beat all the time. He ended up, he ended up winning all the time. Obviously at the end because that's how the show is. But as for a superhero or a vigilante, whatever the hell he was getting beat up.
I'm not big into Marvel and DC and all that, so I think I'm getting them mixed up, right? Daredevil.
You saw the movie.
Was on it's on Netflix. It's a Marvel show.
Daredevil. Am I thinking of Daredevil or am I thinking of Deadpool though?
Deadpool is the dude.
Deadpool is Marvel.
Is Ryan Reynolds Deadpool?
Yes.
That's the movie? Okay,
Yeah.
that's the only one
I didn't even see Deadpool.
Deadpool is funny as hell.
Deadpool is funny. Deadpool
Yeah.
is alright, but I don't think I've
So
seen
like
Daredevil.
when it's looking at what I look at is like Marvel has the movies definitely off
DC
jump.
got comics and TV shows.
DC got comics. Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
DC Legends or whatever.
Yeah, tomorrow that's pretty
Yeah,
fun.
that's not that
But yo, there's a new show and y'all don't have it most likely. Who shares it with me? It's the
Disney
DC. No, huh?
It's on Disney Plus?
No, it's
No, it's
DC
not.
Universe,
No,
right?
there's a DC universe on the apps,
Mhm.
and there's a show out there. There's a few shows out there, but like the comic one's called Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
Yo, if y'all like Family Guy
And all
and stuff
that.
like that kind of stuff.
show I keep seeing?
Yeah.
And she's
It's-
saying wild shit.
yeah.
Yo,
That
it's
show's
a funny show.
They about to make a
I like
movie.
it.
I'm about to see that. Like,
Yeah, me
I
too.
feel like it's gonna be good.
It's a funny
But
show.
the show, the cartoon, it's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Hilarious.
It's like it's an adult cartoon.
South
Yeah.
Park type stuff?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
not?
I mean, no, I mean that's
There's
different.
never gonna be no South Park.
But I'm saying they're this is funny. Like
It's really
they're
fun.
cursing.
Yeah,
it's
they're doing some wild
this show would be like on Adult Swim.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
okay. Late night, like
Yeah,
like with
it's a late
Robot
night-
Chicken.
Yeah,
all that
stuff.
stuff.
This
like,
show would be on that.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Robot Chicken was a good show.
Yo,
That's a good
It
show.
was mad weird, but
the subscription. I just
Robot Chicken's hilarious.
I'm moving.
What's the subscription?
what?
subscription for DC? That you was talking about?
It's like $7, but they.
what is it?
DC
It's-
Universe.
yeah, it's just DC Universe.
Now, there's a lot of shows on that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
There's Justice League,
Alright, so I can hold
which
it
I
down
wanted
like
to
that.
start. Well, I didn't start watching, but I wanted to start watching because people said it was good. But it's like the real life Justice League, like in real life, not a cartoon. The it's called Justice.
Young Justice.
Young Justice. Yeah, there we go.
It's a cartoon.
It's a
The
cartoon.
cartoon of
Oh, it's in real life.
There's a I don't know. It might not be the fucking Justice.
It's not. It's
Yeah.
not. It's Titans. If you're talking
Oh,
about
Teen Titans? They about to do a Teen
They
Titans?
have Teen
Yeah.
Titans on
Oh,
there. but
They
They got
about to do a
Titans.
real one though?
That's what
Nah, not gonna do the real one. They have already had
They already
that.
had
Titans.
it.
It's called Titans.
Yeah, that's what I was getting
Yeah.
into.
Whoa, we
Wait,
talking about.
that's old? Like,
They don't have a real Teen Titans yet.
Yes, they do.
They've only had 2 cartoons.
No, they got the show.
I
got the show on DC Universe.
Oh, really? Really? Okay. I didn't know.
It's
I
a
know.
called the
It's
show
called
called
Titans.
Titans. It
Yeah.
follows the Robin, how he becomes like y'all don't know.
Did they bring back Slade?
Yes.
They brought back Slade?
Yes, they
Let's
look
go.
inspired.
That's
I'm
good.
not gonna lie to you. Anytime I see DC and they put Slade on, that show is always fire.
That original Teen Titan was the
It's
best Teen
fire.
Titans ever to
Yeah.
be ever had. But then this new one now, the Teen Titans Go, is garbage.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious.
I'm not gonna lie. There was a song on
Just
there.
because-
Yo,
They
go?
Yeah, I'm on the Teen
Yo,
Titans.
you
be
know-
doing
your
a
daughter's-
lot.
your
That's-
daughter's watching.
Have you seen the
Yo,
I watched that.
No.
Have you seen the
Yo, there's a song on there that Beast Boy is like.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
I
Yo,
was like-
Beast Boy in it.
I heard that
jamming
song.
out.
I was like, yo,
Have you seen
this
the
is him.
original?
Yeah, it's cool. I like that too.
No, that was the best one
I
out.
like Teen Titans though.
Yo, who has the better video games?
The original one when they was
It's
going
DC
actually
because of
fighting
Arkham,
and-
but
Wait,
Spider-Man.
Say, what was the question?
Which has the better video games, DC or Marvel?
Oh, I don't know.
Y'all P4 bros. Y'all been playing.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all been playing Spider-Man.
That is nice. Spider-Man.
Everybody
Oh,
plays
Marvel
Spider-Man
got it.
for the PlayStations. Like that was the best.
That was
Superhero
the best
game.
superhero
But
game.
y'all don't know.
Nah, that X-Men didn't use a hit back in the
Not
day.
like no Spider-Man though.
Nah, Spider-Man is stuff.
There was no game.
I'm about to shut y'all down right now.
Whoa, whoa.
Nah,
Yo,
Spider-Man.
bro,
That
it is
Marvel got it.
Batman Arkham, the trilogy, the whole entire thing. Asylum, a city,
Those were
and
fire,
night.
but those were better than Spider-Man?
Yeah, I think they were better.
I think the Batman.
Not this
games
last
are
Spider-Man.
Like the Batman games are dope. They're
Yeah.
right up there, right after Spider-Man.
But those Spider-Mans for those PlayStation 2s.
I'm not gonna lie, Spider-Man 2, that was like the
that's what I'm
game.
saying.
That's what I'm saying.
It was the game. You delivering pizzas and then you punching you doing haymakers on people from the highest building upstairs. Like,
Spider-Man.
yo,
I think he
they're
might.
like, yo, and then this man's not supposed to kill anybody. You just kill somebody right there. Like, it was the GTA of the time.
I
Like,
think Spider-Man might be one of the most popular superheroes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all ever see I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Because, like, y'all like which Spider-Man trilogy y'all like the most? If y'all ever seen one.
Okay, so I
Which
saw.
actor, if y'all know?
I like obviously the first. What's his name?
No.
They're all Peter Parker.
Yeah, what's his name?
Original Peter Parker.
The
The
Tobey
first-
Maguire.
Tobey Maguire. Yeah.
Tobey
Tobey Maguire was the best
I
one.
like Toby and I like the dude from Far From Home and Homecoming. And in all all the Avengers, him.
Yeah, Tom
Yeah,
Holland.
you know what? Because I don't like the dude that was the one with Jamie Foxx. I didn't like that one.
That was the amazing.
That was
one.
Andrew
Yeah, I
Garfield.
didn't like
He
it.
was
I didn't
good.
like
He was the
him.
worst
I didn't
one.
like him as Spider-Man.
But you know who was the best one though?
Tobey.
No, it
Get
was
the boy
what's his
outside.
name?
Miles Morales in the
It's
talking
into
to-
the universe.
yeah,
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 the Spider-Verse.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
that
black,
was
the one Latino black Spider-Man mix.
okay.
It was a
Listen,
cartoon.
if y'all haven't seen that though, if y'all haven't
I
seen
didn't.
it,
I actually
y'all need to
didn't.
go on Netflix.
Is it good?
Bro, the soundtrack is fire.
Just the animation is ridiculous.
It is. It's a really good show.
Spider-Verse?
Yeah,
I seen it. I know about it. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, it's a cartoon.
But
Watch it with
It's like
your
a
kids
comic
and
book. It's
everything.
like a comic book type of.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Look, go watch that. You're gonna be like, yo, I might watch that tonight. Again, just cause it was a good movie.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still think Toby up
Put it on.
Toby up there more.
I might watch it. Shit.
Toby.
Toby Maguire.
That man had heart in those movies, bro.
He did.
Especially in the
Like,
second
yo,
one when what's his name died? I can't. Damn.
Which one?
When he killed his father.
The Goblin.
Yeah, when he killed the.
That was the first one.
Yeah, that was the first.
That
one.
was the first one. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
I was probably one of the
Spider-Man
best
too.
ones.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that whole scene was.
I'm not gonna lie.
wild. That whole scene was crazy. Like.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Out of all like the superheroes, like I'm just tell y'all my top like superheroes.
Yeah, that was gonna be the next question.
Yeah.
Favorite
So
superhero.
my favorite
DC and Marvel. Go.
DC and Marvel.
Yeah.
Just name
All
it. I
right,
don't know
DC. DC, I'm definitely gonna say freaking I always say this, freaking Nightwing, and that dude is like Robin grown up.
You always tell me this, and I never, because I don't follow, like, I've seen movies, but I don't follow like that, so I don't know who Nightwing or who
Yeah,
Robin
but
is.
that's the first
I
Robin
don't
who
know.
grew up, and
Okay.
he did everything better. He doesn't give up and everything like that. And then when it comes,
gigging, right?
He was giving up a ball.
I was making
Now let me get to Marvel real quick. Anyway, I'll give a good runner-up for DC just real quick, and that's gonna be Static Shock.
Yo, that was gonna be my.
Boy, Static Shock was that boy.
If you're a young black kid out there,
Yeah,
and
watch
young
Static
black
Shock. I
boy,
want your card right
you
now.
wanted to be Static Shock growing up.
Yo, y'all watch Black Lightning?
No, I didn't see it. Is that like? Is that kind of like Static?
I don't really remember. I didn't watch all of it, so I can't even.
It's a good
Is that
show.
supposed to be like Static Shock? That's supposed to be.
He's a grown Static Shock. That's all I can tell you. All right, now going to Marvel. Number one is Spider-Man.
Yeah, me too.
Dude gets knocked down, he's getting back up no matter what. I kind of like that thing.
That's older.
That's me. I mean, him is like, yo, he's not like the strongest superhero out there in his universe. Like, yo, there's people out there stronger than him and they whooping his ass, but he like finds a way. He finds a way every time.
Now, who's you, DJ?
Like I said, I don't really. It's hard for me to split it up. So,
Alright,
I
two favorite
guess
superheroes.
I'm gonna definitely say.
This man getting off his, man, look on me. I don't know what. Anyway, we see what you did.
I'm gonna definitely say. I want to say Wolverine is definitely up there. Wolverine got that.
Yo.
Like if he, and especially I like his story. I'm not gonna lie, I like his story from when he had the bone clothes and then he actually got the adamantium clothes. Like that whole storyline is fire. And then the little daughter and everything. That whole storyline.
The whole Logan thing ended everything.
That whole thing is amazing. So
do you know what it means? What you means by that? So no.
so
Like,
Wolverine and then I'm gonna say the Hulk. Just cause he's a monster.
y'all for real.
He thought he was a monster until then Thanos put the work on him.
I'm not gonna lie.
Man, boy, I don't care, boy. He's wild.
He was shook though.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. That was like the
That's
greatest beat down I've ever seen in
person
comic.
that ever do that, ever.
do it.
Yo, Hulk was like, Hulk smash! And then Thanos
So,
was like,
now.
I'm gonna start putting the hands and like, bum, 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 bum. And then,
Yo, he looked at him smirk and said,
and then Hulk was scared to come back out.
copy.
So Hulk and Wolverine. I'm gonna go Spider-Man, Static Shock, Luke Cage.
Okay.
That's about it.
Yeah, just because he was in Mortal Kombat, man.
What?
Come on, nigga.
That's Jax, man. That's like Jax. You know the black dude?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
My
like,
bad.
that's Jax.
They both robotic and like.
I mean, Luke Cage is a regular person. I mean, not regular, but
No,
Like,
like I'm not gonna lie.
not robotic. Though.
I'm not gonna lie. If I were if Marvel was real in New York and I met Luke Cage, I'd be feeling safe.
Yeah.
You know, I feel safe. Like the police coming by, yo.
One thing I liked about Luke Cage though is that there was the black supervillain, black superhero, especially the
as they kept the theme.
Yeah, they were saying nigga too. I felt the title when they said nigga on the show. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
What? The villain said that. I said, what?
That's why. Right? Like, I didn't even know y'all can say that.
Who you got?
So DC, right? Like, I'm gonna say Batman.
Okay.
I rock Batman heavy. But like, if I'm not gonna go like mainstream really, like, I'd probably say the ones from the Titans, the black dude and the girl. He's Cyborg and Starfire.
Starfire.
Yeah.
I like them a lot.
Yeah.
Just from the Titans, I don't really know a lot
Yeah.
more. Other than Cyborg, I had the Cyborg comics when I was a kid.
Okay.
Oh,
That was
really?
one of the only comics I had was Cyborg. I don't know how I got it. And then Marvel, I'm gonna say Thor. I don't know why, but I rock with Thor.
Thor's that nigga.
Thor heavy.
Yeah.
Like, ever since he came down to Earth and didn't know where he was at, and he was throwing his hammer all over.
He was over.
Yo, Thor Ragnarok was a great movie.
He was
I don't know
over
if you've
busy
seen
for
that.
a second dude.
Mm-hmm.
What?
He was over busy for a second dude.
What he was?
Thor, yeah.
He was?
Yeah.
Nah,
No, it wasn't.
not like Hulk.
Thor was
Not-
just
not-
mad that he couldn't kill him, that he
Not-
wasn't
not
dying.
like-
That's
not
what he was
like
mad
Hulk.
about.
But he was over there.
He got pussy whipped by Thanos. But he,
It wasn't like when he was over
Because I
there
didn't see the
fat.
next
That's what I'm
two.
saying.
I didn't see the next two. You're not talking about the first? You talking about Avengers or you talking about, is that?
we're talking about Endgame when he was
Okay,
he was fighting Thanos. No real spoilers, but he got pussy whipped.
Real spoilers, nigga. This is like 2 years ago.
Yeah, you
That's
can.
right.
At this point, like, I didn't see it. Like, I'd rather know what happens, but
He came back. He came back and got himself.
He bitched out?
Nah, but he was crying, pussy whipped. He was going
He
on.
was sad.
He, against Thanos?
What do you mean he was crying?
Thanos is
No,
like
no, he was crying. He had the gut and everything. He was drinking with
He
another.
was depressed.
He was depressed. He had a big blob next to
Because
him.
he killed him.
On the Xbox.
Because he killed him.
he was playing Fortnite.
He killed him, but it was already too late. By the time he got to him to kill him, it was already too late because he had done what
He
he
killed everybody?
He did. He did.
That boy tore up everything.
Yeah.
Thanos too. He's on my top.
I'm not
superhero,
yeah,
but
he's not a
that's
superhero, but yo, Thanos is
Villains, I rock with Bane, Joker, Thanos.
Facts.
Thanos.
nah, but Thanos is that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Top two.
Let's see, DC. I'm gonna have to say Batman. Definitely got to shout out Static Shock. Definitely that's a throwback.
Yeah.
Marvel. I fuck with Hulk. Spider-Man.
Okay.
You know who I used to rock with heavy, and I can't remember why. Maybe it was some show when I was a kid. Remember the thing?
Oh, from Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They had something movies.
I
Like
think
Silver Surfer wasn't bad.
I thought all of them
Silver
was good.
Surfer wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Silver Surfer was not bad. I think it was good. I
Yo,
thought
I'm not.
What's the name?
Y'all have your
Who was
opinion.
that?
Huh?
So he's talking about Judge Goblin.
Yeah.
It's a stupid question.
Yeah.
But Incredibles aren't.
That's not. It's not.
That baby, I want to see what that baby do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. You guys see Incredibles 2?
Where did that
I was tight when they showed you like it was just like 5 minutes later. You know, like all this time you waiting for the Incredibles 2 and it's 5 minutes later. I wanted to see like
Oh, you mean that Incredibles movie?
Yeah. I wanted to see all the kids grow up. I wanted to see all that.
Hey, we might see an Incredibles 3.
Jack's that. Okay. Jack's that.
Big dude.
Oh, that's Jack's talking about. It's not
So,
Can I ask you a question? Like, if I go home right now and I watch Endgame, like, am I gonna be like, oh, what's going on? Like,
no.
Can I just turn it on and watch it without watching all the other things before it?
Like the Endgame part 1 and part 2?
Yeah.
You mean Infinity War and then Endgame?
Nah, can I just go watch Endgame? Because they were both
Did
like
you
3 hours.
watch Infinity War?
Is there 3 of them or 2?
Just
of
2.
them? It's just Infinity War and Endgame, right?
Yes.
So I've seen Infinity War.
Alright, so you then
I don't remember too much what happened.
you'll be able
so I'll
to
I just want to go watch it because I feel like
just go
Nah,
watch
you
it.
don't need to. Yeah, you got
Just go.
Just go watch Endgame. It'll make sense to you.
Yeah, well, you can be, and you got a phone. There's Google.
I'm just Google everything I need
Yeah,
to know.
it don't even matter anymore.
Somebody got it on YouTube.
That's a fact. So, moral of the story for me: Marvel's better than DC. Marvel has better movies. DC has better comics and
Video game.
Shows. And video games we can say tied because Spider-Man was that thing. Like it was one of the best open world games back in the day, and they still making a great open world game out there. But Batman is up there.
Yeah.
You know.
This has been a 2Humble production.
Yo.
Alright. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said before, please just keep sharing, keep following, please. 2Humble Productions on Facebook, 2Humble Productions _ on Instagram. Keep following, keep sharing, keep showing love. Thank you.
Yo, for real. Thank y'all.
We thank everybody keep watching. We actually are gonna have one of our first guests next week. You'll see on our next episode that we do. We're gonna be shouting them out. We're gonna be promoting them. They're coming on. Stay tuned. Go follow the pages so you can get info on when we go live. Everything. You know? Yeah. 2Humble.
Yeah, man. 2Humble, baby.
We out here.
Yeah.
For real. We love you.